What's up guys, it's Cathar's Production 72 and welcome to channel update, this being the December 2022 edition, which, my god, that was quick. It feels like yesterday filmed November one. But here we are, we have 16 points to talk about. This will be the last one of these of the year, which is kind of nuts. The next one is in January. So again, 16 points here, just the usual kind of talking videos that we do. And yeah, so the first point is the thoughts on November, because November I think was one of my better months of this year. I mean, yeah, I'm still not doing the Figure Friday thing. I'm trying to bring that back. It's Friday is a harder day to upload, I feel, than Tuesday. I don't know why Tuesday is just so easy to get done, but the other days are just a bit difficult. But I'm planning to hopefully try and change that through December and waiting into January. But it was a really good month. We did really well view and subscriber wise. Like things went up decently. One of my better months for growth as well. And we did something different with the Mystery Machine review, so we're definitely trying to add on and diversify different types of content. Point number two is my display. I am filming this a bit later at night. As you can see, it is, dark outside, but that's because I've been busy with my display, so let me show you guys that. So over here, basically what I've done today is I've taken all my sets off the shelves, cleaned them and dusted the shelves. So we've got basically before we had this wave on here, now it's the 2019 Pod Racer coming over here. I kind of guess some of it stayed the same, but like it's the same stuff on the shelf, but like in a different orientation. Like here's all your kind of Hoff stuff, snow speeders, trenches, doors. The Imperial one has stayed the same for the most part. I did add the Pick-a-Brick cups here behind everything because once somewhere I put those, but I thought, these kind of look, it was kind of cool having them there. A little Death Star there. This is one of my favourite parts of it. The Republic one has changed. Got everything coming in at an angle. Got a couple of these command stations here and there. Got a turbo tank, the attack shuttle. I don't really like the way this one looks. This one looks decently good. Here we have the Separatist thing. Basically, that one stayed the same. This one is changed differently. I really like this one. Basically, it's got a majority of kind of Tatooine stuff, but with the Jabba's Palace mixed in with the Bad Batch attack shuttle, it looks really good. The shuttle just stands out, but it somehow works with it. This one stayed the same. This one here is kind of more randomized stuff that I don't 100% have. Like, it does fit for other things, but keep in mind, I'm doing limited shelf space. There's two sets that I've decided to store away, one of which is one of those Rebel speeders. Like, I've removed them and put them in another cube, so technically took them off the main display, so maybe stored away was the wrong word. Another Republic shelf, as you guys know, big clone army builder, so, or medium clone, whatever you want to call it. So definitely got a couple shelves of that. Slave 1 with a mini Venator. We got the Mystery Machine here with a bunch of Nintendo DS games. The Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine box is the only box out. It just works in that size. We've got the DS games. Got a little box display here and there. Because I cleared out these to try and use them more for display. Minifigures, I did add stickers to these. Just stickers kind of reflecting what's in them. But yeah, I definitely changed it all up. There's only one other bit of display to show. That being over here. We've got the little display case. I'm going to talk about the custom clones later on this update. Got the lightsaber hilt, speeder, and just... I really like the way this one works. So let's move into the next point. So our next point is advent calendar. Let's talk about advent calendars. This is an advent calendar. No, it's not. That's not an advent calendar. This is an advent calendar. So, for those of you who don't recognise this exact one, I don't blame you. Advent calendars are not maybe a bit obscure to some people, but here is the 2012 advent calendar, 10 years ago, and we're filming this on the 2nd of December, so that's why there's been two doors opened, one of which was the Minter Gungan sub, and the other one being a Gungan soldier, which is, those are both really good. So I've not been doing daily opening videos. I have done that in the past. I did that 5 years ago with the 2017 advent calendar. But I'm not doing it this time. The way I'm doing the advent calendar this time is I filmed an intro, me showing off the box and how it opens, and then every day, so I done it yesterday, and I'm doing it today, I get like a 30 or 40-second clip. Basically, I open the door, cut the camera, show you the built item, and I'm going to edit them all together, and it'll either go up on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. That's kind of the plan I'm going with the advent calendar. I'll show you underneath the lid, that's Darth Maul. Yeah, not to figure down. See, professionalism. But yeah, really good advent calendar. I just thought I'd do one of these. I've not bought an advent calendar. It's the first time I've done one in about 4 years, and I only ever done them on camera once, 5 years ago. So yeah, I thought I'd bring this up. Next point. Our next point is what's coming. So this month, other than that, is there's going to be quite a few things happening this month. Number one is definitely some reviews, obviously on Tuesdays. So this coming Tuesday, you guys have this coming. It's the 2009 Home One Mon Calamari Star Cruiser. I plan to review this set. Been sitting on this set since I think April, so happy to get this one reviewed. It was kind of the same story with the Malevolence. I sat on that for well over a month, and then I finally got it reviewed. So the sets that I have here that I've not done reviews on that I will be doing reviews on are the Home One, the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle, the Mandalorian Starfighter that's up there are like the three that I'm going to be reviewing that I have not done reviews for yet. I do have a set coming in the post. All I'm going to tell you is it's another one of the 2012 sets, since I'm trying to get all of those. That will be reviewed not this Tuesday, but the one after. If it is not here by then, because there's been like Royal Mail strikes and stuff, it will end up being this. But this is your next guaranteed one coming in the next video, which will be uploaded Tuesday. But yeah, also we'll be making videos hopefully on the set leaks, but we're going to talk about that later in this update. I know, and I plan to be getting some Figure Friday episodes, at least 2 of them would kind of be like, that's kind of where I want to be. Fix this. That's kind of the plan. So yeah, let's move on to the next point. So the next thing we're going to talk about is, well, set leaks. So we've not had them yet at the very time of recording this. Basically, as far as set leak images, I do not want to get copyrighted strikes off YouTube or get in bother with Lego, because I know they can have these videos taken down or your channel banned or stuff like that. So I usually wait till one of the big Lego YouTubers shows them off, then I'll start posting pictures. I done it back in April or May, with the I shared pictures of the summer sets that were coming out. The Sith Transport Scythe, the ATTE. I did all those kind of set pictures as those things were coming out, and those got decently well received, views wise. So definitely going to do that again. Funny enough, yesterday the Marvel set showed off, and my first thoughts is I don't own any Marvel sets. I own a Captain America minifigure, but I might buy the Hulk mech. I actually really like the way that one looks. But yeah, hopefully we get set leaks. The only thing we've actually had is a Clone Trooper, and it's very similar to this one here, if I can get that out. Where is he? It's like this, but it's in blue. Get the focus here. Basically, think of a blue one of these, and it's meant to be from the 501st Specialist Battle Pack, but I don't know if that's like a real leak or not, so that's really all we've had. But as soon as we get pictures, I will make videos. Our next point is thoughts on Andor. So if you've not seen the Disney Plus show Andor, just skip ahead like a few minutes. My thoughts on the show, again, spoilers. The first couple episodes really bored me, and it's like I watched, because I think they dropped 2 or 3 episodes at once, and I watched the first 2, I think, and then it took me several days to like, right, time to watch number 3, because I'll admit the series did confuse and bore me a little bit. But see towards the end of the whole prison thing and just all that, if the show had been more of that, I would have loved it a lot more. I liked it more than I did the Book of Boba Fett. But it wasn't a horrible series by any means, but it's definitely not my favourite. Collection video. So every year in December I start, sorting out my collection so that I can do a collection video come January. That will not be happening. I have done one every year since 2017 or 18, so 4 or 5 years, but there will not be one for January 2023. There's a reason. It's not all of my collections out. Like, yeah, there's a lot here. You can make a video of all this on your own. It's bigger than most people's collections, but I can't do it because it's like I'd rather show off everything, and then there's a space. Down there is where I filmed it last year, but that just doesn't seem as possible. It's just too big. I mean, the Death Star alone is big, and last year I was only just running out of space, and then there's all the sets that of this year I've actually put a lot of sets away in storage in my cupboard, in boxes and bags. So instead, you're getting something different. You're getting a video, and it'll be titled Everything I Bought in 2022, where you'll have all the minifigures that I bought on a base plate of all the sets and boxes. That's basically what, so you're seeing what I bought, instead of me showing the whole collection and pointing everything out. Our next point is custom clones. Let's talk about these. So looking here in the Star Wars frame, which is unfortunately falling apart, we have two custom clones, a Keeley clone and a Kaminoan security clone. So these are some of the really well-doing videos on my channel recently. These are some of the videos I've done really well recently. Like, people seem to really like the custom clones. In fact, they've got a couple of these, especially the Keeley one. It's been up longer. Has gotten more views than some of my retro reviews have. So these custom clones are really cool. So I wanted to show you. They're made by a company called Minifig Customs UK. Go check out his website. Really cool clones. I have reviews on both of these if you want to check them out. Our next point is goal for December. So I'm guessing my goal, if I had one, is I know for a fact I'm going to hit 200,000 views total. Like, that's the total views. But I would like to try and hit either 940 or 950 subscribers. That feels like a decent goal. I don't think that's asking too much. After that is more videos a week. So I set myself a goal, and I think I've been trying to do it. Must have been about 5 years ago. I had this idea where I would upload only on Tuesday and Friday, and at one point it was Wednesday, Friday, when I was doing You Asked It every single Wednesday, which is currently basically a dead series. But I would like to do more, including the set leaks and just like I'm not saying this will continue through to January, but like, see, this month I plan to be a lot more productive. We're 2 days in and I'm getting a video out, so that's not too bad. And then you'll be getting a Tuesday one, but again, things like leaks and all that, publishing, like, I might even go ahead and make a video showing off the Marvel sets, just for something different, because who knows, a couple of them look good enough and I might want to buy them, so there's that. Our next thing is more storage. So a lot more sets are going in storage, and it's like, I'm thinking about buying one of these kind of plastic containers to go there with little kind of tier things inside them, like you get the 4 big drawers, because Lego storage, it sounds mad, but it takes up a lot of space. So that's been something I've been thinking about. January sets. So what basically the whole point of this, even though I've not seen pictures, is am I gonna buy sets when they come out in January? That is a tricky one. I'm not actually too sure, because I'm the only set, as long as I get one of them before May, I'm actually happy. As long as I get at least one or two of the specialist 501st Trooper sets before May, I'll feel accomplished. Other ones I don't mind holding off or waiting on, because there's like nothing else there like grabs my immediate attention. Maybe the TIE Bomber does, but that's about it. Our next thing is Bad Batch Season 2. So I think Bad Batch Season 2 either comes out this month or at the start of next month, and I am excited about that. I mean, I know some people aren't. I mean, like most people, I do not like the Omega character that much. But no, I am recently been strongly considering, and I probably will, maybe at the end of this month or start next month, is buy the Justifier, even though it has the most unjustified price tag, haha, memes. But you know, I bought this set for the Bad Batch before it retired, or about to retire, and I really do like this set. I really like the figures in it, so I wouldn't mind having, like, collecting the full Bad Batch sets, because I'll never be able to buy every Star Wars or Clone Wars set they made, or every Episode 3 set, or whatever, so to have something like the whole collection of a subsection of Star Wars would be kind of cool. Our next point is action figures. Yeah, that's something we're talking about on a Lego channel. So in kind of late November, I ended up buying this. It's in a kind of plastic case to keep it protected. It is a 2011 Hondo on action figure. As you see, Hondo there, you get a little kind of lizard. I can't say, for whatever reason, I don't know how to pronounce the last part of that name, but it just won't work. It is really cool. It's not something I plan to go heavy into collecting with, you know, the way I do Lego Star Wars, but something I may potentially bring onto this channel and do a video with. I'm just not really sure yet. And Xmas video. Well, see, I've had a few ideas. I'd like to do a video probably on 24th or 25th, but that almost like would be the advent calendar. Another idea I've had is I want to do a year-end review. You know, my thoughts on how my YouTube, but like the YouTube and maybe the Lego Star Wars side of things, like how I think it went, how well did it go. That's been an idea. And finally, work/college. So work is ramping up. It's going to be like, I'm going to be in work every night till 11 o'clock whenever I'm at work. So again, things like that prevent me from making videos, but hopefully I'm getting, like, I got today off, like Friday, which is when this is being filmed. So If I can get more days off like this throughout the month, I should be good. And then I'm off from the 24th all the way to the 30th or 31st. So it's like there is room for videos to be made. So yeah, in college ends probably like what 22nd or something. So not bad. Anyway, this has been the update. I will see you guys. At least it's planned for Tuesday for the review of this. But if the set leaks happen or whatever, or I choose to make one of the Marvel sets, I will do that then. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.